Around 90% of retail traders lose money. And here's the thing, it's not because of the strategy they're using. It's not because of their indicators. It's not because the market is rigged against them. And it's not because they need some secret setup that only the pros know about. It's something way simpler than that. And in 16 years of doing this, going from a small account to multiple 8 figures and watching thousands of traders come through my community, I've seen this one thing destroy more accounts than any bad trade ever could. Most traders think they have a strategy problem. They don't. They have a structure problem. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly what that means, and you're gonna have something you can use on your very next trade tomorrow morning. I know exactly what a losing week feels like. The first thing your brain does is go hunting for a scapegoat. You start telling yourself the strategy doesn't work. You go down a YouTube rabbit hole looking for a better indicator, and you switch from options to futures. You look at your watch list and think wrong stocks, and the whole time the real problem is sitting right in front of you. Let me be direct. The strategy didn't kill your account. I promise you. There are traders making money right now with the exact same strategy you're using. There are traders making money in the market with 3 indicators or 0 indicators, and the market's not the problem either. The market doesn't care about you enough to specifically take your money. The real cause of why most traders stay stuck, and I've watched this play out over and over, is something nobody teaches because it doesn't sound exciting. There's no course for it, no indicator that fixes it, and no YouTube thumbnail with a chart and an arrow that solves it. The problem is when you make your decisions. Here's the diagnosis. Losing traders make their best decisions inside the trade instead of before it. Read that again because it sounds simple, but the implications are massive. Once you're in a position, every single candle changes the story. Green candle, you got greedy. You move your target. You size up in your head. A red candle, you get scared, your stomach drops, and you start rationalizing, holding through a level you said you wouldn't hold through. You're no longer reacting to price. You're reacting to your emotions about the price. And emotions are the worst trading partner you'll ever have. The goal isn't to become emotionless. That's not realistic, and it's not even the point. The goal is to make as many decisions as possible before emotions ever get the chance to show up. Before you click buy, before you even pull up the option chain, the work should already be done. This is what I mean by a structure problem. It's not that your read on the market's wrong. It's that you're entering the trade without structure that protects you from yourself once you're in it. Let me paint a picture. Tell me if any of this sounds familiar. It's 9:35 in the morning. You've got 10 tabs open, SPX, QQQ, Nvidia, Tesla, Meta, a couple of Discord channels. You have X on the side, and somewhere in that feed, someone just posted a screenshot of a trade they're up 80% on, and something in your chest lightens. You're not following a plan. You're scanning for excitement, something that's already moving, something with momentum, something that feels like it could go, and the thoughts start. I can't miss this one. This thing looks strong, and everyone else is already in. None of that is about levels, and none of it's about risk. None of it's about structure. It's pure emotion driving a financial decision. So you jump into the option chain, and you're looking for that right contract. You're looking for the one that pays the most, the cheap out of the money contract, because the percentage gain looks insane. You click buy before you answer the single important question. Where am I wrong on this trade? And how much am I actually risking? And where do I get out if it works? 5 minutes later, the trade pulls back. Completely normal price action. But now you're locked in, staring at the P&L, not the chart, not at the level, at the dollar number. You're down 20%, down 30%, and this happens. You either average down to feel better, or you cut the whole thing out of pure panic, or freeze completely and hope it comes back. And here's the thing I want you to really hear. Losing traders aren't losing at the moment they exit. They're losing at the moment they enter, because the decision was emotional from the beginning. The exit is just where the damage gets recorded. The mistake was made the second you clicked buy without a structure. So here's the fix, and I want you to actually write this down, not just watch it. Before every single trade, before you even look at the options chain, you need to be able to answer 7 questions. These are the 7 decisions that have to be made before the trade, so there's nothing left to negotiate once you're in it. Number 1, why am I entering this trade? Not it looks strong, not it's moving, an actual setup. Breakout before level, pull back to support, reclaim of a key area after rejection. You can't name the setup in one sentence, you don't have one. Number 2, what confirms me? What does price have to do before you enter? A level reclaimed and held, a breakout with follow through. Define the exact thing that tells you the setup is live. This is what stops you from front running moves and chasing entries. Number 3, where am I wrong? not where you hope you're wrong, where the trade is actually invalidated. If it loses a specific level, if it breaks structure, the reason you entered stops being true, that's where you're out. And you define that before you enter, not after the trade is already against you. Number 4, how much am I risking? I size for 0. That's been my approach for years. And here's the real test. If this whole position went to 0 today, would you be annoyed, or would it genuinely affect your emotional state? Would you feel like you have to make it back? If the answer is yes, your size too big. For a $10,000 account, you might be risking $2, $3, maybe $500 while you're still learning. Not $3,000 to $5,000 per trade. So size so you can think clearly. Number 5, where do I take profit? This is where most people fail. Everyone plans the entry, but almost nobody plans the exit. Are you scaling out 30%, 50%, taking it all out at a level? Are you holding a runner to a target? You have to decide before it, because once you're up 40% and it's moving in your favor, you won't think clearly. Greed's gonna make the decision for you. Number 6, what's the market doing? A setup doesn't exist in a vacuum. What are SPX and QQQ doing? Has the market already ran for 3 days straight into resistance? Is CPI tomorrow? Does Nvidia report earnings after the close today? Your single stock trade lives inside a macro environment, and ignoring that environment is like trying to swim upstream and wondering why you're tired. And this is the most important one. If this trade immediately moves against me the moment I enter, do I already know what I'm doing? And if the answer is no, if you would have to figure it out in real time, you're already planning to negotiate with your emotions under pressure, and you will lose that negotiation every time. Real quick, if you want to actually work on this stuff with other serious traders and not just watch a video about it, there's a link to the Elite Options community in the description. We do this live every single week. All right, back to it. I want to tell you guys about someone who came into my community a few years back. Smart guy, understood charts, could read levels, and had watched hours and hours of content and knew the language of trading. But the problem was never intelligence. His pattern looked like this. Monday, he'd be disciplined, focused, execute a couple clean trades, and Tuesday, he's feeling confident. By Wednesday, he's forcing action, chasing SPX because it's moving, and getting into QQQ after the break already happened. Sizing up after a winner because he's on a roll, and then 1 or 2 emotional trades wipes out everything he made in the first 2 days of the week. When we reviewed his trades together, and I mean actually sat down and went through them one by one, his trades weren't bad. His reads weren't wrong. It was just timing and execution every time. And he was entering before the setup was confirmed, and he was sizing too big when he felt good. He had no predefined exit, and he was making every decision inside the trade under full emotional pressure. So here's what I told him. Forget trying to make money for 2 weeks. Before every single trade, physically write down the answers to those 7 questions on paper, not in your head, but on paper. And he hated it. He said it felt slow, it felt like he was missing moves, and it felt too boring to be the actual fix. That was the point. The first thing that changed wasn't his P&L. It was that he stopped digging the hole deeper. The emotional swings got smaller. He stopped having account killer trades where 1 bad decision snowballed into 3. And the pattern he'd been stuck in for years, good week, give it all back, good week, give it all back, that cycle started to actually break. And the numbers, 3 years of trading down about $25,000 before this, his trade count dropped by at least half within the first month. And just from having this process, that told him when not to enter. And about 6 months later, he made all that loss back and then some. And here's what he told me afterwards, and I think about this a lot. Nothing changed from a strategy standpoint. No new indicator, no secret setup. I just got consistent with execution, and that's when I realized trading isn't about making more money. It's about learning how to stop losing it first. So here's what I want you to actually do tomorrow morning, not someday, tomorrow. Before your first trade of the day, open a notes app, open a piece of paper, open whatever, and write down those 7 answers before you touch the order ticket. Every single trade, not when you feel like it. Every trade. And it's gonna feel slow at first. It's gonna feel like you're missing moves. Setups are gonna set up and trigger and move while you're still writing. And that's good. That means the process is working, because the trade you sat out is almost always better than the trade you chased. You already have the strategy, and most of you watching already know enough to be profitable. The gap between where you are and where you want to be isn't more information. It's execution. It's structure. It's making the decisions before emotions get a vote. That's the thing everyone is bad at until they learn it. And now you know it. Now you know the only thing that's going to stop you from wrecking your trades. But if you want to go 1 level deeper on the part most people never fix, click this video right here. It's about the psychology behind every bad trade you've ever taken. And I promise you, most of what's going wrong in your account has nothing to do with your strategy. I'll see you there.